morning. Today I want to talk about what one of my subscribers asked me about, and she wondered if old eyes looked better in pale colors, thinking that maybe the dark colors maybe showed up the wrinkles more. So here's the dark color, and my eye open. And here's the pale color, eye open. I'm thinking it's probably going to depend on the individual, but I prefer the dark color. I shouldn't have told you that because then you can make up your own opinion. I did see, however, somebody, now I can't remember who it was. It was a celebrity and she had really dark on and didn't look good. So, you know, try it out, see what you think. But for today's demonstration, you know me, I do one eye one way, the other eye another way, with the Hourglass Gypsy palette. Of course, I used the dark on the lid all the way up the crease, and on this eye I used the pale all the way up and a little bit of the light, a little bit of the dark in the crease, but I didn't make it real dark because I wanted to keep the light look like she might have been wondering about. And then I just, both eyes I used this in the inner corner and brow bone. Love this palette. Anyway, that's the Gypsy from Hourglass. This is the brush that MAC 213 I used on the lid, and then I kind of used for the crease because I kept that the dark color, and then the light color I used my Real Techniques, and I took the light all the way up, and then anyway, I think I just blended with this on that eye. I used this is going to be one of my worst videos because I'm so busy this month. I'm not going to be here much, so excuse me if I'm only once a week or something. I used the Wet n Wild Color Icon brow and eyeliner in taupe for my brows. I used the NARS Rue Bonaparte Larger Than Life eyeliner pencil on the lower waterline. And just to tell you the rest of my face, I used Benefit's Coralista on the cheeks, and I'm going to do an experiment too in this video. So this might be a long video. I don't know if I have that much room on my thing, on my card. My lips, I have NARS New Lover. I love this stick. It doesn't wear very long, but I love the color and the look so much that overlasts that over something, whatever the word is. Anyway, it's a velvet gloss lip pencil called New Lover by NARS. Now for the experiment part, and I have something new to show you guys. All right, especially if you have a round face, but it's nice to contour, and I have been using Benefit's Hoola, and I use their brush because it fits just perfectly in there. And this is what Hoola looks like. It's just a matte brown. There's no orange to it or anything. And so it was the best contour I had found. And I'd heard of another one, vaguely, and just kind of set it aside like, oh, I'll never find that. So here's the Hoola going in underneath the Coralista. And just to keep my surprise to the end, no, I didn't bring a highlighter. I was going to bring another highlighter. Well, I'll just use my eyeshadow. See, this is why other people are more organized. Oh well, so here's a little highlighter. I've been using the Bobbi Brown Shimmer Brick in pink something. Alright, now for my great discovery. Aucoin. This one is the Celestial powder. I'll put it on last because I just did that highlighter last. Aucoin Sculpting Powder. And I'd heard of it, I don't remember where I heard of it first, but then when Seth Atkins, I think Seth Atkins 7, I'll put a little note up there, demonstrated it, and he has the most amazing cheekbones. That pushed me over the edge. I had to get it. I mean, I like Hoola. I'll still use it. But this, to me, is the ultimate of, you know, I want to say theatrical makeup. I wonder where you get that. And I know a lot of that's creams and, you know, too heavy to wear. But anyway, to finally find a real shadow color to create shadows. It's just wonderful. Now, Kevin Aucoin was a really well-known makeup artist. He's passed away, sadly, but thank heavens they're keeping his company going. Pretty plain containers, not thrilled with that. But here is the sculpting powder, and you can only get it in medium, or at least that's all I could find was medium. Now let me hold that up to the Hoola just to show you the difference. There they are. Because what you're trying to create is a shadow. You know, like if you had big cheekbones, they would create a shadow. And where the light would hit would be the highlighter. Where the light would hit would be the highlighter. And then the shadow would become underneath. So you want to use this to create a shadow. And I'm just going to use my Sonia Kashuk angled brush. And I'm just going to dip it in. And it's got a nice mirror. And you can suck in, but I can't get a cheekbone anyway. So you can kind of see where I've contoured here. Let's get some color. And I just kind of watch, and the bad part about this demonstration is I have a pigmented patch right there, so nothing I can do about that. But I'm going to bring it down. And you've seen like Japanese actors or Cirque du Soleil, and they have really accentuated shadows and things. And it says you can take it in your temple. So here's the difference creating shadow with what I think is a better color. So I'm just going to slip it back in its box because that's fun. Next I got the Celestial powder. I think I may have heard of that from Makeup Never Sleeps. And I figured if this sculpting powder was as good, and I looked at the reviews and there were raves about it, and it looks like that, just plain old real pale flesh color. You don't see any shimmer or anything. And I just take my little duo fiber. Who's that? Sigma SS 188. Who knows if that were cut numbers right. But anyway, I just take it on the top. And it just creates the softest glow. I'll put it where the light would hit. And there. Sometimes I'll just take my finger and put too much on. But it's so subtle and it's so finely milled. You just need a little bit. Really am happy with that. They're kind of expensive, but I think they're going to last forever because you know, you don't use very much when you're contouring and lighting. So when you highlight or use a light color, that brings things forward. When you use a dark color, it makes things recede. So now I have cheekbones. I still have cheekbones, but I think this is a little better, even though I have that spot. And so maybe the same thing with the eyes. Maybe if you have deep set eyes, maybe don't go as dark and smoky, maybe stay lighter. This hairdo, my hair's dirty. This hairdo I wore when I was 17. So what was that? A bazillion years ago, because I'm 61. I'm gonna be 62 here in a few months. Anyway, it beats the alternative. I want to tell you about a book I'm reading, and I can't put it down, and I'm halfway through, and I have things I should be doing, but I just want to read. So it's called The Rook by Daniel O'Malley. It's weird because a guy's writing it from a lady's point of view, but sometimes they do that. It's set in the UK. It's kind of Harry Potter-ish. There's kind of, I won't call it magic, but there's supernatural things happening. And the Rook is like named after a chess piece, and that's our main character, and there's lots of intrigue, and it's just a weird setting, but it's, you get, once you start to get into it, it sucks you right in, so you know, it's not hard to get into and, you know, get your mindset that way. Then I have to show you, because as you all know, I'm going to Hawaii in October, so I've started ordering things, and I went to the Land's End website, and I got a bathing suit. I like the tankinis because I'm kind of a long body, and the one pieces just are too tight. But anyway, you could pick the color of the top and the bottom separately. So I got that, you know, regular bottoms and pink, and I had it tie around my neck. And you measure yourself, and then you go to their chart sizer, and it's pretty accurate. I was shocked, you know, because it was like size 8 top and size 12 bottoms, and I thought, okay, here we go. And it worked. And then so I got, and this is a swimsuit arrangement, a little skirt that goes, you know, so if I feel kind of modest, I can wear the skirt with the suit. And it's a regular, I'll show you, it's a regular bathing suit underneath. And it's nice and heavy. It was a tummy control, so yay. You know, 2 babies in a lot of years. Then I went to the shorts part, and I got a pair of white ones because I figured off the farm I might keep them clean. And I got a pair of moss green ones. I think I paid $19 for these. I know that's a lot for me, but beats $39. So those were these 2 are the same style, those 2. Then I got stone, and these were a longer kind of Bermuda short. The reason why I was a little leery about getting the Bermuda shorts is because they hit me on the front of the leg, you know, when you walk, and I hate that. I could not avoid, I know that's a no-no, but otherwise I was going to have to go to Eddie Bauer, and they were $39.99. I was going to pay $40 for a pair of shorts. And most of my shirts I wear covering that anyway. And then if I eat too much, you know, too much pineapple and papaya, what else? Oh, shaved ice with yogurt inside. And then they, you know, I like the guava poured on it, or the mango. Oh, I think that's it. I think that's all I was going to talk about. I had to get some kind of video up, so it's going to be like once a week. I've got a lot of guests coming to the cottage, and weddings and portraits this month, and I hope it lets up in August. But I don't think it does. So until next time, I'm thinking of you. Thank you all for joining me. Welcome new subscribers. I'm so happy you joined me. I'm really truly honored that you're all here wasting your time watching me. I love you. Bye-bye.